Oh my goodness. Is this what we come to? Is this what it's come to? My goodness. I want to say it's a crying shame, but it really isn't. It's just a plain shame. What's up, Mr. Parker? I see you. Let's talk about this travesty right now this morning. The travesty is we're dealing with a situation where the Los Angeles Lakers, in their infinite wisdom, thought it would be a great idea to bring Kobe Bryant on this stage to do this interview, and where he talks about is he coming back. You got LeBron James. Why are you still using and promoting Kobe Bryant? Who this is his second year into his retirement. They have been the ones to push all of this. Will he come back and play with LeBron? The Lakers have been doing all this. This is Laker PR written all over it. This is the second year into his retirement. Kobe can't even retire in peace. And only when the Big Three co-founder said he was coming back to play in the Big Three did it start all this controversy. To where people said, wow, this is it. It might actually happen. He's coming back to the Big Three. Never did I think he was coming back to the NBA. Who would assume that? Goofy, right? So now, let's look at the narrative. Why? Why are we sitting here discussing Kobe Bryant why are we discussing Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers and you have LeBron James? I knew he was never coming back to play in the league and definitely play with LeBron. It's not going to happen. Kobe doesn't want it. He don't want to win a championship under the umbrella of LeBron James. That would never, ever, ever happen. His playing time is done and he's over. The Big Three is the only thing we were looking forward to maybe Kobe playing. But yet the Lakers are using Kobe's name to push the Lakers. So now fans are not receptive to LeBron James enough. So what do we do now? We have to change the narratives yet again for who? LeBron James. So what's the narrative today, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, fans are not welcoming LeBron enough. Why would they be welcoming a guy who's lost 3 of his last 4 final appearances to the Golden State Warriors? He's older. He's 308th in defense. Then he comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're supposed to be what? Better than the Golden State Warriors? We got more media attention. If you're a Laker fan, this is what you got to look at. And then they're already putting this guy over somebody who's won us 5 championships and was the greatest player probably in the history of the game. And you're trying to catapult him to being over the guy we saw. our entire career do what he did and left it all out on the court. And we supposed to ignore that, skip over him, and go right on and embracing this guy in the Laker uniform? Hell no. Hell no. That ain't finna ride. Under what umbrella? Under what umbrella? What's your problem that you having with the donation? All you gotta do is go in the description box, you can leave me a message. You can click the button in there and leave a donation. Everybody know that here. But if LeBron is so big, what do you need Kobe for? You could just promote LeBron James. Kobe got to go on TV to try to tell the fans, if you're a fan of me, you're a fan of winning. We bleed purple and gold. Oh, they'll come around. We're about winning championships. You got to like whoever's in a Laker jersey. No, not him. Not him. Mm-mm. I see a Laker fan who's a diehard trying to like LeBron, and it's not working. He's not working. I am a Detroit Piston fan. Bad boys. The greatest team ever assembled. Isaiah Lloyd Thomas III is the greatest basketball player to ever live. Now, with that being said, I know Kobe Bryant is in the top 3. Period. LeBron James is nowhere within the top 100. I could name probably 100 basketball players before I would grab LeBron. Now, if I was playing outside on the blacktop and I wanted somebody who was going to run the lanes and knock somebody over and dunk the ball, then yeah, I would look for probably pick LeBron on there. But Iceman Gervin, he's nowhere near Kareem, Oscar Robertson. There's countless NBA players who have more fundamental in their pinky finger than LeBron James. The NBA lies to you. They try to promote LeBron James is the most fundamentally gifted. Fundamentally, it's fundamental. Where do you see the fundamentals of LeBron James? What are they watching? Because I don't see it at all. What fundamentals? He runs 2 plays. An entire game, he's running 2 plays. They might do 1 play that they've tried and practiced. The rest is all freestyle blacktop basketball. He has reduced everybody he's playing with into robots. Robots. That's why people like Hood fell off. Isaiah Thomas struggled playing with him because he doesn't play a structured game. He never went to college. He never played under a real head coach. Anybody who tried to coach him, they were fired. Yes, Chris Green. He's the newer version of Sean Kemp. LeBron wasn't a big 3-point shooter his career either. He had to evolve in that into his game because the game is played behind the arc now, which makes it easier for you to get rebounds. See, when the game was played in the post, when they had big guys and centers and people had to go to the hole, it was a lot tougher to score. So Jordan played in an era where it was much harder to score. Kobe played in an era which it was much harder to score. LeBron has played in an era where they have opened the lanes and said, go to the basket. Everybody's out on the post trying to shoot threes. That's why there's a thing that they don't show you on the stat sheets when it comes to LeBron James is uncontested rebounds. They'll tell you, oh, LeBron's got 8, 9 rebounds already. How many of those were contested rebounds? How many of those rebounds were just him battling for the ball, getting position, and out-rebounded somebody? LeBron would have 12 rebounds. 11 of those rebounds would be uncontested. Russell Westbrook, same thing. Russell Westbrook would have about 8 or 9 rebounds that are uncontested. Matter of fact, his teammates will start blocking and boxing guys out so Russell could get the rebound. Shaq was 7 feet tall, outweighed Dennis Rodman by maybe 100-something pounds, and could not out rebound him, could not keep him out the box, nothing. Rodman was dominating him. Now let's take, for instance, what's happening with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers yet again. Okay? Let's speed things up to pace. The NBA has been controlling narratives for a very long time. We know this. As right now, they're dropping people off the live chat. Now they're putting people back up. To try to keep my numbers at a certain pace. This is ridiculous. Listen. Shaq was a scorer. Well, why come Dennis Rodman has a higher winning percentage than Shaq? Dennis Rodman's just a better basketball player than Shaq. Period. Do you know how old Dennis Rodman was? And he was doing that at that age? Shaq was burnt out at the 7, 8 years because he wasn't really taking care of himself. He was all banged up all the time because he took the off season off. You know, he didn't work out to make sure he stayed in shape. Winning championships wasn't his thing. He was a big personality, so he wanted to make sure he shined. Bulls had a great team. So I guess when he went to San Antonio and David Robinson was MVP, he helped David Robinson win the most valuable player award, and they won 60-plus games. The year before that, they won 50-something games. They were the team to beat. How about the Hall of Famers play with him? The big man. He learned from them, but without him, they would not have won. David Robinson would not have scored 71 points in the game if it wasn't for Dennis Rodman. He would have never won Most Valuable Player until he got with Dennis Rodman. He would have never had any of these things if it wasn't for playing with Dennis Rodman. People hate Kevin Durant because that's the narrative they want to play. The NBA wants to make somebody the villain and LeBron the good guy. Because why? He's more press, more commercial. But they're already stepping over him and moving to Kevin Durant because he's the goods. Everything LeBron don't possess, he possesses. Kevin Durant can shoot. He's not a brick shooter like LeBron. LeBron's improved on his three-point shooting, yes, true. But he's a brick shooter. And when you have a brick shooter like LeBron, these are the things that come when you have a brick shooter. Well, Orlando got swept. They beat the Bulls the year they didn't have Dennis Rodman. The year they got him, what happened? This is the narrative, folks. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. That's the narrative. So no matter what uniform, what jersey he's wearing, this is going to be the narrative. He won back-to-back championships because of Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. And this is what people are going to have to realize. No matter how hard he tries to sabotage me or all the things he try to do, you're never going to change that narrative. That narrative is going to always be in place. The only way you're going to have a shot next year is when they break up Golden State. That's it. So you're trying to outlast them. That is your game. Because you can't beat them. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret too. So I hope you guys have clicked the link and left a message in the chat room. I'm going to go down there and check the messages that you guys left. Let me see. Just keep up the great work. Oh, thank you. Straight up gaming, cuz. Thanks for the information throughout the month. You're more than welcome. Remember, just click the link in the description box and you'll get all the information you need. Yeah, you can leave me a message over there too. Anybody know LeBron knows that no player in the NBA history has ever been pampered to like him. The rule changes, flopping, All of these different things, man, that's just then poisoned the game of basketball. Everything you dislike about the game, it all has his picture on it. Players like Ginobili, who played the game the right way, work hard, wasn't with all this prissy garbage that all these guys are doing now today. He was a real true NBA player. And for that, he has all our respect. Now, when someone makes a donation, they click that link in the description box and they make a donation and leave a message on here. I'll tell you the new info that's coming out. Like last night, you guys got the fact that the Migos and this house party movie. Thanks, Mark. The Migos and their house party movie. LeBron wants them to be the stars of the movie. So he's trying to get them to convince them to do it, and they trying to find time. Yeah, well, see, that's what happened when people donate in the super chat and the stream lab that I set up. I set up a stream lab for y'all. That's the thing, Jay Boogie. He didn't believe in working hard to try to achieve a team that could win because he couldn't get past the Boston Big Three. And he couldn't even get past the Orlando Magic when he didn't go against the Boston Big Three. He lost to a team that they were supposed to beat. So my thing is Orlando didn't have a better record than Cleveland when they played. They were supposed to play the Lakers and Kobe in the NBA Finals. And I love how people love to say LeBron don't have anybody. Well, how in the heck did they get to the Eastern Conference Finals? How in the heck did they get to the NBA Finals? Why y'all keep neglecting the fact that Love averaged a double-double? People scored points. They did everything they could. They might would have had a shot had they tried to play Rodney Hood more and LeBron trusted his teammates more. But no, the other team is happy to see LeBron because they know he's not going to trust his teammates. He's going to give them the ball in positions where they're not supposed to be shooting or they're not even comfortable at shooting at. He doesn't play to their strengths. He played to his strengths. And he saw what JaVale McGee did in Golden State against him and was like, I need JaVale on my team. Now, without being properly coached and handled in the right system, JaVale could be a success or a hindrance. I don't know how that's going to blend in with LeBron. See, people don't understand is that playing with LeBron and playing in a structured team is an entirely different thing. It's like boot camp over there. I'm gonna see if anybody made any donations so we can respond to them. Nope, no newer donations came in yet. So I'll hold off on the new information until you guys feel up to it. So when people start making donations, that's when we get more involved. LM. All you got to do is go in the description box, click the link, same thing, use your PayPal, and you're good. You can use your card or PayPal. Oh, I have a Jay-Z video that's going to blow everybody's mind, except for Jay. He might not like it. What's up, Mr. Sledge? Did they fix the situation that's going on with you and your donations? Because you said you was having problems. LM, you must not be listening. I said go in the description box. There is a link there where you could donate. He's a two-time champion playing within a system. He was in a system where you have smart basketball minds out there that's going to keep JaVale being JaVale, but he only plays a limited amount of minutes. With the Lakers, how many minutes are he going to be playing? This is a guy who gets confused where he is on the court. This is a guy who was under the rim and couldn't dunk a basketball standing there by himself. JaVale is a good live body. He's good at attacking the rim, going after it. That's the thing you want from JaVale. Other than that, you're looking at a situation in which JaVale McGee is definitely doing more than 90% of what these guys are doing. His length presents a problem for certain people, but to think you can put him on Kevin Durant, good luck. That's 6 fouls waiting to happen. And it's only a countdown before, he's a klutz. He's going to accidentally injure LeBron. Knock on wood. We don't want to see that. That's not even wood. This is wood. Okay? He's going to accidentally fall into a LeBron and somebody because he's clumsy. And there goes your season. There goes Lakers' hopes and dreams all down the road. But I don't want to hear nobody crying. I don't want to hear nobody say if we had LeBron. I don't want to hear none of that crying when this stuff happens. Do you want to know why? Because he's on that team because LeBron picked him. Never have we had a player in the NBA, not Michael Jordan, not Kobe Bryant, nobody got, not even Magic Johnson, got to pick who they want on their team. No players could do this. Jordan never had one player he wanted on the team that he picked and said, I want to play with him. He never got that. Never got it. He won with what they drafted and picked up. He made it work. He wanted Rod Higgins, his buddy on the team. The Bulls wouldn't even get him. They picked up Cliff Livingston. He was ticked off. Jordan threatened to retire. A lot of you guys don't even know this. LeBron loses all the chips all the time, B, because he plays the game in a very dumb way. That's why he loses. It's very obvious. If you play the game of basketball like you do on the blacktop, you're going to lose games. The NBA has to work extra hard to put you in the position they want you to be in. This is all about the social media age. So as long as you got a big social media presence and you're making goofy videos, doing stupid dances, talking about popping Xanax and dozing off, singing rappers, I'm like, what sponsorship would be happy with an NBA player talking about popping Xanax? You're not a rapper, dog. We understand you like the song, but you shouldn't be talking about popping Xans. I like what LeBron do off the court. I like the TV show Survivor Remorse. I mean, not all of his investments have been like perfect, but they were, at least he attempted these things. He's used his platform to do things for people in his community. He made business deals to where it would ensure that he would be a billionaire, probably outside of basketball. He's taking risks. I mean, he got me put on the T Grizzly. I wouldn't have been playing T Grizzly if it wasn't for LeBron. So he's done some things outside of the court. Yeah, but he didn't play with him. I still didn't even get a chance to make my selection for the video that we did with the album versus album. I do the volume 2 probably tonight because we got cut off. I don't even understand how that happened. Next thing you know, we were cut off. It was like, thank you. I'm like, thank you. It's over. So sorry about that. You know, don't even know how that happened. To tell you the truth, can't even explain it. Nothing more we can say about it. Well, thanks, LM. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, Mr. Sledge then came through with the PayPal too. Just like he said. Sup, Cino? What's up, brother? I appreciate it. And just for that donation, y'all get it. Y'all should thank Mr. Sledge for his donation this morning. He put it into the new lab. Let's look at the top donors now. Who's the top? Goo Roach is. But now Mr. Sledge is going to have a whole new category. Yep. He's on here twice because he did one with the PayPal, one with the card. No, you can donate what you want. See? People making their donations. All you gotta do is click the link in the description box. I get the messages, the whole nine. You were close. Oh. Right, and that's just people just showing love and showing how much they appreciate the page. I made this platform because it's a lot better than Super Chat. You got a leaderboard. You could put gifts in there. You could do all kind of stuff. And you can leave me messages on here. So I created the platform. I said, well, let me create this. They would love this. This is better than Super Chat. So when they had problems with my Super Chat, I said, bet. I came up with a better way for you guys to donate and support the page. But on my other accounts, you guys can Super Chat over there until they get this situation taken care of. I think you can do it on all my pages. You have the option there. See, that the thing about this is I don't have to make a video to do this. Like, I don't have to be live on Super Chat. Only time you can Super Chat is when I'm live. Or not on my other videos. All my videos you can do this on. You can always click leave me a message, leave a donation, and make a message on there and tell me what you want to tell me. This gets to me quicker than anything. Now, here's the new information. Since y'all made a donation in the Super Chat, in the description box, the Streamlab. Here it is. The new young NBA players that are coming in when they deal with their media training, they're being taught how to deal with LeBron James. LeBron James. These guys don't even play on his team. The media is training them on how to talk about LeBron James. Absolutely. Yes. They're being groomed in media training on how to answer questions about LeBron and how to say it. And they actually have written statements by the agent on what to say, and they have to learn a script in order to speak to LeBron James. Where in the script they said, well, he's one of the greatest players in the history of the game, the greatest player in our league. They have to learn these scripts to say when they play in the league in media training. No, Joe, it's the truth. They're not to speak ill of LeBron James. That is one of the main things their agent is telling them. Don't do it. And they say the media will try to set traps for you to engage you in questions. How do you feel about this and that? Just say, hey, he's one of the greatest in our players in our league. They tell them how to deal with LeBron and other athletes like him, but mainly LeBron James. When he gets these questions, this is what you're supposed to say. This is in the class that they have of media training. No, you think rookies just come into the league and they just go in there and the coaches talk to them? No, they have, before they even meet their coaches on their team, the NBA put them in classrooms and they are having media training. Then they have training where they work out with the officials so they can know what the rules are going to be and what the rules are not going to be. They work out at camps with these NBA officials so they can know what to call, what they're going to call a foul, what they're not going to call a foul, or they'll say, I'll say this and you say that. So the younger players will know and be more acclimated going into the NBA. They have all these classes for that. Well, that's what you do. I'll take it even further. Every NBA telecast, Whether it's on ABC, TNT, no matter which one it is, every single one has to say LeBron James, the greatest player on the planet. Whenever they on a national televised game, it is written on the paper, LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. They have to put that. It's in quotations that it must be said on the air on ABC. Whenever they do it in the NBA Finals, whenever it's a national televised game, they have to say within the broadcast, LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. You think it's a joke? Every game he's played, I guarantee you go back and play it, you're going to hear it. LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. In that format. They want to keep that reiterating that because the more you hear it, the more you believe that BS. But they program you to believe it by having them echo it every single time they're on national television. Go look at any LeBron James pregame on a national televised game. I guarantee you're going to hear them say it. You can go back on YouTube and probably Google it and look it up. They're going to say it. It's going to happen just like you're going to hear Michael Jackson say, Mama, Mama, there goes that man. Because he has that copywritten. So the NBA has that. LeBron James, greatest player on the planet. All of that copywritten. All of it down. That's what they're going to push. That's their narrative. Of course. Now imagine if they did all this for Kevin Durant. Kevin don't get this push. Kevin is the villain. Durant is the worthy adversary to go up against LeBron James. Curry's too much of a nice guy for them to pull this narrative with. But Durant, and they had all these names, the nicknames, because you think that these nicknames come from like their friends. Some people come in the league with nicknames. They're so prominent, they come in the league with them. Do you know what they used to call Michael Jordan? Captain Marvel. When he first came to the Bulls, they used to call him Captain Marvel. Thank God that didn't stick. Then it went to Air Jordan, and it was the best name that anybody could ever come up with for him. Because people don't realize it, that the new Michael Jordan shoe were not called Air Jordans. They eventually was called Air Jordans. Because he used to pause in the air. Because Jordan had all that pause in the air at that time. He could jump in the air and just be there for a minute. and decide what he wanted to do with the basketball. But yeah, they have to memorize these phrases. They have to go through all of these different things because it promotes the game, and it's terrible. So when you see something like all these players who got names and coming in the league, Kevin Durant, they had a name for him. Kevin Durant name was they had Durantula. They was like, we're gonna call you Durantula. He was like, no, nah, you're not gonna do that. Durantula. He's like, he can do it all. He's just like a spider, like a tarantula, but it's the Durantula. Kevin Durant's like, no, no. No, I don't. No, we don't want that. He don't want it. Kevin Durant refused to answer. The press tried to use it. So Durantula, he's like, no, don't. KD, call me Kevin or KD. That's it. So they were like, KD then. We like Durantula. Right. Exactly. Flash, the Black Mamba. Kobe gave himself that name. He was Kobe Bean Bryant. They used to call him Bean. And his first name was Showboat. They used to call him Showboat. Trying to build his brand with Showboat. Yep, the answer. The answer was something else, man. It'd have been amazing if they'd have gave the answer and built the answer, some players around them. Yeah, it's pathetic. I know. They named Antetokounmpo Giannis. They's like, well, Antetokounmpo is too long for us to learn. So Giannis is even too completely different for us to learn. We're calling him the Greek Freak. Now, you think Giannis called himself the Greek Freak? Just wait till all those Antetokounmpos run the NBA. It's like 4 of them. They just all over the place, ain't they? I'm like, where are these people from Greek just come in there? He got like his whole family in the NBA. It's gonna be a bunch of Antetokounmpos in there dunking on people. There ain't no 2 of them. 2 just went in the draft. It's like 3 or 4 of them. Let me see if I can find the Antetokounmpos around here. There it is, Antetokounmpo brothers. I know what I'm talking about. There they go. It's 4 of them. Just like I said. 3 of them are in the league, and the young one, I think he's still in high school. I think it's 3 in the NBA. Y'all better check again. I think it's 3 in the NBA now. And the young one, the only one that ain't in there. Because one of them got picked with the last pick of the draft. Thank you, Rising Star TV. I know I ain't crazy. They trying to tell me it's 2. There's going to be a lot of Greek freaks running around. And I would take him over LeBron. Period. There's no question about it. There's no debate. The man can do things on the court. LeBron can shoot threes, yes. But what he brings to the table on both sides of the ball, he changes the game. So when a player changes the game like that, you saying to yourself, how do we stop him? He can get to the rim anytime he wants. He could block shots. He could rebound. He could dribble up the full court. LeBron can't contend with that. When LeBron first came in the league, I was like, okay, he lived up to the hype to a degree. Let's see if he evolves as a player. I really didn't see him grow as a player until like 6-7 years into the league. He started to recognizing defenses when you saw him. Yes, the NBA put him in the finals. Yes, absolutely. People talk about exactly. He scored 25 straight points. But nobody remembers Antonio McDyess was thrown out of the game. McDyess, who was killing Cleveland that year, he was just literally taking them apart one by one. So when that happened, the narrative changed. Mr. Big Shot. Yeah, but see, here's the narrative that people are missing. There was not one person on the face of this planet who looked up and said to themselves, you know what, I think this person is such and that is such and such. Antonio McDyess was thrown out of the game. So when Antonio McDyess was thrown out of the game, it opened things up for them to happen. Did I think McDyess should have been thrown out? Absolutely not. But when you find out the actual facts of the game, you go, oh, I see what they're doing. They wanted to create the stage so that LeBron could get to the finals. The fact that he hit all those crazy shots that he did, you know, Chauncey Billups still have nightmares about the NBA Finals against the Spurs when they lost because of Big Shot Bob. The Pistons should have been a dynasty. They should have won 3 years in a row. That Pistons team was that good. You see, a lot of people think JaVale McGee was Tayshaun Prince. Tayshaun could hit threes. He was a nightmare as far as defense, his wingspan. JaVale McGee was drafted because they thought and looked at him as another Tayshaun Prince type of player. But you got to look at the coaching that Tayshaun had when he was with Detroit and when he went other places. He fit in real good with Detroit's system. But when he went other places, he really didn't flourish like he did in Detroit. Now, LeBron James is so huge, right? He's such a huge star. Why come Allen Iverson is the only shoe to ever outsell Michael Jordan? How come? Was that by mistake? Was it by accident? How come Allen Iverson, the questions, were the only shoe to ever topple Air Jordan? The only shoe to ever do it. I ain't talking about popping. I'm talking about outsell. Reebok's The Questions had outsold Jordans. It was so popular that universities were ordering their own versions of The Questions. The Michigan State team had the green and whites. Questions by Reebok's, the Allen Iverson shoe. That's how important that shoe was. So why are they using Kobe Bryant, who's retired? Why are they using Kobe to promote LeBron? It doesn't make any sense. If LeBron is so big, the fans will come along. Why do you need Kobe to come out there and do come on, I'm about winning, I'm about purple, so if you like me, you're like LeBron. You should be able to root for LeBron. You don't need Kobe to do that. Leave that man alone. LeBron can stand on his own too. He a man. Has he given a speech to the Laker fans yet? He basically taunted them by putting on Kobe Bryant shoes and pointing at them, taking an Instagram picture like, I'm wearing Kobe shoes. And, trying to point at the fans. And they was like, the Lakers ain't something you need to play with. Like, they really die hard. They Jerry West. There's people with Jerry West jerseys out there. Magic, Worthy, Kareem, Kobe, Shaq. They about people that the Lakers, that's what they with. They don't like pretenders. You coming on their team to try to use their name and all this, like, I want to come there and win a chip for the Lakers. You're not a Lakers fan. You wasn't a fan of the Lakers growing up. Yeah, you just out here on the team and coming out here because you want to live in LA. And the Lakers just happen to be here, and you knew Kobe built the legacy here. And you want to come play here. I want my name to be up there with them. They ain't like, you ain't here for us, you here for you. So the fans don't feel you connected. He hasn't done one press conference yet addressing the fans, saying, hey, come on, Laker fans, I'm here to show the community. He didn't even show up to the pizza party. He gonna tell you, I'm gonna have pizza there and I might just swing by. He didn't even show up. So you already done stung him, the young people who tried to come out and support you. I don't want them. I look like you'd have gave me a slice, I'd have threw it back at him. I don't want your pizza. Yeah, take your pizza. I ain't want your slice. Why don't you get your own team and just name it LeBron? That's all. I mean, why are we even going through this whole circus? Just let him form his own NBA team, call it the LeBrons, and let them play. The LeBrons are there. They only play, they don't travel, they only play at home. And they only play when LeBron feels like it. Do you feel up to it today? No, I need some more rest. Well, game's canceled. Till LeBron decides he's feeling better. So he'll let us know, then we'll continue on with the game against the LeBrons. It'll be the New York Knicks versus the LeBrons. We have Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, the LeBrons, and J.R. Smith. I wonder what excuse he gonna have this year. What he gonna do? Come out with a neck brace on, like Kennedy with the neck brace? Yeah, we would have. I know we got eliminated. We gave them a run for their money. Next year we do better. But yeah, I twist my neck early in the season, but it's nothing. But why we're not? This is the first time we're seeing this neck brace. Yeah, first time you seeing the brace, but. Y'all been wearing it when you guys ain't been there. I didn't want them to have no advantage on me, but yeah, it slowed me down a little bit. You guys, have I met LeBron James before? Do I look like the type of guy that want to meet LeBron James? I'm out. Don't forget to make a donation. Click the link in the description box. I'm going to read your messages. I always do. So go over there and check that out. And when I get back, I'm going to check out all the messages. And if you missed anything in this video, you missed a lot. So rewind it back and enjoy yourself.